What? Seems the goods are ready. Let's head to the top of the cliff. I just slept a whole bunch of times. Whatever.
We are the Rose Cochon Brigade. We are here to escort the trade goods in place of the Violet Chevret.
Are the knights running out of recruits? Looks like their standards are slipping.
Hey, come here and say that!
Enough! Listen to me, Jack. Trust is something that must be earned a little bit at a time. The Violet Chevret completed many escort missions and earned the trust they enjoy. We have no such record. We must work hard, Master Jack, with diligence and sincerity, and win the same respect for ourselves.
Okay.
The troops are idiots, to be sure, but the leader is wise enough. You do your jobs now, do you hear? If we lose this cargo, there will be hell to pay.
Worry not, sir. We shan't relax our guard for a second.
Alright, it's time to do this thing. Can you make that thing move any faster? Goodness gracious, I thought the cargo was important. Alright, I see how this is gonna be, so, unless they do some jump cuts or whatever. Unless they do some jump cuts or whatever, this is gonna be boring as hell. Oh, here we go. Bad guys. Alright, y'all, so here's the thing. I had spent a long time, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, wandering around, going to every single place, trying to figure out how to keep the story moving, until I found out that all you had to do is keep going to sleep until somebody wakes you up and tells you you gotta do something. It is really ticking me off because like I didn't want to use the walkthrough, right? I wanted to figure out stuff by myself. When the guy said you might as well wander around the town and figure something out, or wander around the town until we're finished. I thought that meant wander around the town and then activate something that will lead into the finishing part. But really, what was supposed to happen is that I'm supposed to just go to sleep. And when I wake up after 2 nights, somebody will be like, hey, wake up, we gotta do stuff. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. And then they'll do something. So, yeah. I'll be there a little bit later.
Gimme, gimme, gimme!
What the heck?
Captain, goblins!
Calm down, both of you. There are 4 of us and only 2 of them. We have nothing to fear.
Huh? But Captain, didn't they say they were a trio?
Huh?
Uh-huh. The third one's here.
Greetings!
Clive?
Yeah, Clive. Did you know he was there all along?
Yep, I was keeping a real close eye on him.
Thanks for the warning, Clive.
We finished, you losers! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Captain, what should we do?
I don't know. My mind's a blank. What should we do?
According to the Radiata Knights Charter, we should prioritize saving the hostage and enter negotiations.
Huh? Why, yes, of course, negotiations. Excellent work, Lady Ridley.
Do you want to do the honors?
Leave it to me. Violence is never the answer. I'm sure we can discuss this calmly and come to an equitable solution. Now, what are your demands?
You give us goat. We eat it.
The goat? You mean you don't want the cargo? No, we cannot accede to your demand. You can't eat the poor goat, not after he's worked so hard for us. Besides, without him, how will we carry everything back to the castle?
Looks like the negotiations broke down. If those were negotiations, that is.
Fine, I kill Harry Guy.
Ah, no, please don't do anything rash.
We play game for goat. Categories.
Game?
Next word starts with last letter of word before.
Categories, is it? And if we win, we may proceed?
Captain, this could be a trap.
A trap it may be, but we have little choice.
Us first. Birds.
Right.
Bluebird. Dove. Eh. Egg?
That's not a bird!
Egret?
We win! All right.
They're idiots. Complete idiots.
2 out of 3.
Hey, that wasn't the rule.
Then we kill Woollyhead.
Very well. Best 2 out of 3 it is, then. If we win one more time, you will allow us to pass unhindered.
We keep promises.
You keep promises? You could have fooled me.
You say something.
No.
Okay, vegetables. Garlic. Cabbage.
Eggplant.
Egg.
Victory is ours!
What is their problem? Why didn't he just say eggplant?
Oh, who cares?
Captain, now's our chance!
Right, everyone!
Yeah, for real, let's screw 'em up.
Lesson.
Aren't we going to help them?
They're just goblins. Let's see how they do.
But our orders.
I know, but I want to watch. I want to see how good Lady Ridley is in a fight.
Boxling. All right, so
Ooh, that was a good fight.
You clowns are boring. I want to fight some orcs.
What the heck are you blabbering about? I mean, seriously.
Huh? What's this? Is little Lady Ridley scared?
Say what you want. If we do meet any orcs, you'll be sorry.
Now, you two, we still have a mission to complete. If orcs surprise us and we are unprepared, it really will be the end of us.
Ooh, wee. The captain's mad at you. And whose fault is that?
Alright, I guess I gotta get moving again. My speed walk. My speed walk. You wanna fight, bird? That's what I thought. With my speed walk. Get my speed walk. Bandits! Kick 'em! Bandits! Bandits! Hit 'em in the back. They are some bandits. How does that thing work? Bandits! Beat the bandits! Hit 'em in the back. Beat the bandits. Come on, let's team up on the bandit. You fell on your butt because you suck. Can't believe that lady beat me.
We need assistance over there.
Get better to set him up with the after combo.
Woohoo! All right.
Cross slice? Who learned it? Can I use it? Tired of this charge and stab thing. Alright, y'all, just to give some explanations here. All the characters are able to wield certain types of swords and stuff like that, but I don't. The trinkets, I mean, it's a basic Square RPG. Trinkets actually give you attributes that you can use. The swords, they have a number of attacks that you can chain in a row, like combos. Although they're not quite combos, people can mix up your combos. But some attacks count for like one move, like these two count for one move. So I have 2 slashes. The others are 2, 3, 4. You get the idea. You have a certain amount of attacks attributed to the sword, so you can only you can only add so many attacks to the sword. You know, the numbers that add up to the top amount of attacks, right? So I have 4 attacks on the right side of the screen here. So if I add 1 attack that's worth 1, the cross slice that's worth 2, and then another that's worth 1, then I'll fill up all my attacks. Alright, as you go through the game, the swords, they gain more attacks, you know, based on, you know, how heavy or how strong the swords are or whatever. But, or you can use axes too, but the real problem is that only, like, the way the fighting is, only a 3 or 4 attack chain is necessary. If you use like a big super attack, then it needs to have an attribute assigned to it, you know, like knockback or something like that. But, you know, if you don't kill a person on the first hit, like if you don't kill the person on the first hit, then you'll want to rechain your combos, because I mean, essentially you're just meleeing on people, right? It's weird. It's a weird fighting system. I mean, you can run away. You can eventually, you'll learn how to tell other people to do things, and you'll have you know, potions you can throw everywhere and all that stuff. But you know, by and large, the brunt of the fighting system is that you can how you organize the attacks you get. The stronger you get, of course, the more different types of attacks you learn. Did I say different types of attacks? Different types of attacks that you learn, and you know, how you organize them kind of defines your fighting style. I personally don't need a finishing move on the end of my combo. I just want to do like 2 quick combos, you know, and a strong one, you know, a 2-piece in the biscuit, as they say, right, left. So I'm like looking at my slashes and swings during fights to try and make them harmonize or whatever, even though I don't think it makes you any faster. So let's say we do right slash, left slash. The arrows point to the direction that the sword is going to be in. So if I do a cross slice, it goes up. If I do a left slash, it goes down into the right. Then the cross slash is going to take longer to do, so it doesn't make sense to me. So I would end more with the right slash and then do the cross slice, which will have me swing upward from the ending position. Right? So left slash, right slash, 2 quick ones, and then the cross slice coming back up. And that's what I'm doing here now. So just so you have understanding. Also, a lot of the swords have attributes stuck on them like fire, ice, whatever. And I tend to grab those swords more often, but this game is not like Borderlands, where if you step out with a weaker machine gun and plug a dude full of holes, he's automatically going to get poisoned. The characters in these games, they have to be neutral or weak to those poisons, or ice or whatever, and the attributes don't come in handy that often, so it kind of like spoils the fun of having them, except for, you know, every now and then a person will get frozen if you're if you have an ice sword, or you'll get poisoned if you have a poison sword. I gravitate towards the poison swords because I like the idea of people getting hit after the fact of, you know, me fighting them, but it's poison swords won't be worth as much on the hit meter. So I tend to take tend to hit with the stronger weapons and have a guaranteed harder hit the whole time, feeling like that kind of evens everything out. Besides, I don't want to hit somebody 3 times and then run away. Poison doesn't work that well in this game. Anyway, let's keep going. So that's making me excited. I wonder what extra little sword techniques we got. I'm a sucker for normal sword wielding protagonists here. Come on! Come on! Please tell me we're about to have a cutscene.
Ah, at last, Radiata Castle.
Ah, thank you, young friends.
Mr. Donovich, you will be quite safe now.
Is that so?
And I really wanted to have a fight with my orcs.
What do you mean, my orcs? You'd be squashed into the ground before you could get your sword out.
Hey, you never know till you try. Besides, the more tough fights I get into, the better I'll get. Eventually, my hidden superpowers will be unleashed.
You read too many comics, idiot boy.
Brigade, halt!
Hey, Captain. Something's been bugging me all the way here.
What's that?
Where's our parade?
There isn't one.
But don't people gather on the main street and throw big parades for returning knights? They do stuff like that, right?
That only happens when the most famous brigades return from especially important missions.
That's kind of lame.
Dream your peasant fantasies all you want. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect to be joining any parades. In this lifetime.
I'm gonna win so many battles, I'll be more famous than you ever will!
Well done, young man. Thank you for seeing me safely here.
Sir.
When those gormless goblins attacked, I didn't know what was going to happen.
I'm so sorry we allowed you to fall into such danger. Please accept my apologies.
Well, I did want to see how the son of Gawain could fight.
Huh? Mr. Donovich, are you saying that you knew my father?
Of course, I know all about Gawain, and all about you, too.
About me?
I suppose you don't remember. Well, you were only about yay high at the time. Anyway, it's good to see that little Gantz has grown up into such a fine young man. You've still got things to learn, but it seems that you have the heart of your father in you. You will always be welcome in Earth Valley. Come and visit anytime. You can bring your friends too. Till next time.
There he goes.
Yes.
Captain, we should be going too.
Of course. Captain Gans Rothschild and the Rose Cashore back from assignment.
Welcome back, sir.
So, what do we do now that we've finished the mission?
The mission is not over yet, Master Jack. We must go immediately to our Commander-in-Chief, Lord Larks, and submit our report.
Okay, the trip's not over till we get home and unpack the basket, right?
He really does think this is a picnic.
Yup.
I mean, he's a weird, immature character, but I guess they want to give him some growth. Be nice if they told us where to go. Is this it? Men's toilet. I guess not. Can you tell me what the place is before I walk in the dang door? To the left. Okay.
Captain Gans Rothschild and the Rose Cashore Brigade reporting, sir.
Come in, please. I'm glad you've returned safely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
How was your first mission?
We had some excitement on the way back. We were ambushed by a gang of goblins. However, everyone performed their duty and we escaped without incident.
Very good, Gans. I imagine you are all very tired from your journey. You can tell me the rest in your written report.
Yes, sir. Yes, there was also this. Mr. Donovich, the elder of the dwarf village, asked that this letter be delivered to His Majesty.
Very well. You may leave it with me. Thank you. That will be all for today. You are dismissed. Sleep well. Getting sufficient rest between assignments is one of your most important duties.
Sir. As Lord Larks said, it is very important that knights rest in preparation for their next mission. Jack, be sure to get a good night's sleep. Don't go wandering around the castle all night.
Hey, why are you just telling me?
Well, Lady Ridley is quite used to the castle already. And Master Clive is returning to the Priest Guild, of course. Thanks for bringing me along. Not at all. We must thank you.
But now that I think about it, I reckon I weren't much use to y'all. Most of the time, I just said yup.
What? Nonsense! It was thanks to you that we were able to finish the mission in such high spirits. Master Clive, I have rarely worked with anyone who was more efficient. Your fee is waiting for you back at Olashian. I hope we have the opportunity to work together again very soon. Phew. That was close. I thought for a moment he was going to realize how utterly ineffectual he was.
That Clive guy really was useless, huh? I just kind of assumed that all the Olashian guys were like that.
He's a nice enough fellow, but quite frankly, ability-wise, he's the bottom of the barrel.
That bad, huh?
I'd have thought you'd noticed during the fight with the goblins.
You see, Olashian and the other guilds have less exacting entry requirements than the knights. Although I have heard that there are some Olashian priests who are more than a match for any Radiata knight.
So, they take anyone?
It's been a long day. I think I'll return to my room and rest for a while. Good night to you both.
Bye.
Huh? Bye? That's it?
She ticks me off!
That was kind of fun. I mean, I could have appreciated not walking in slow motion while that thing was falling behind me, but at least we got into more fights.